Time now for a look at some of our viewer-submitted photos.
Here's Emily Griffin.
Send it to 7. Pics of the Week. Sponsored by Foy Agency.
We have some spectacular sky shots for this edition of Pics of the Week. Here's a pink sunset over Casterland that Marsha Ashline took. And Steve Anderson in West Carthage always comes through with gorgeous sunset pics as well. Gerald Kootware in Ogdensburg snapped this shot at Lighthouse Point. And Sharon Defoe saw 2 squirrels enjoying a Thanksgiving feast on their respective branches. Stacy Burton is to thank for these pictures from the Fort Drum Mountain Community Homes Turkeys for Troops giveaway. There were 200 Thanksgiving meals given to our soldiers and their families. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our viewers. We sure are thankful for your submissions. Keep them coming and have a happy holiday. Emily Griffin, 7 News.